welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and only, the human turret, the world champ himself, one of the best ARs to ever do it. Give it up for Sam LaRue, Octane. We got some of the best analysis in the game. World champion Christopher Duarte, Parasite. We got the multi-world champion, a multi-champion, a legend and icon to the Call of Duty space. Give it up for Patrick Price Eggs. And then, of course, we got the executive producer of The Flank, Mr. Benjay Nassim. Sam, we'll start with you. How you doing, Sam? How you feeling? What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. Had the gender reveal yesterday. I'm having a baby girl.
Nah, man. Congrats, Sam.
man.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man. That's awesome.
COD has been shit, and now I'm here.
COD has been really, really, really shit. And we'll get into it. I think the first three matches today, I don't know how much time we're going to be spending on them, but we'll talk about them. Benjay, how you doing, Benjay? You doing all right?
Listen, Tom, got up this morning, gritty, early. I went to get coffee. The bars were hopping in Columbus, USA, Canada. Tom, was a classic game. We were the boys were here in TeamSpeak. We were watching it. I was streaming it. We freaked out. Then I had to watch shitbag awful Tottenham lose to Arsenal. That fucking sucked.
Yeah, they're
I had
terrible.
to watch some shitty COD today. So I'm pissed, Tom. I'm a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
Benjay coming into the Flank pissed today.
They started off great, and it's been straight downhill since.
Yeah, it's been rough. What about you, Duarte? You doing all right?
Yeah, I streamed way too late yesterday, but honestly, I didn't miss much waking up late today. These matches were kind of a snooze outside of the first one, so yeah.
I think the last one was good.
Yeah, I said outside of the last one. Did I say that? I swear
I
I did.
said first one, but it's okay.
Yeah, you said
sorry.
first one. It's
Obviously, yeah, I didn't get the most sleep, so I might be a.
It's okay, Duarte.
gone.
It's okay. Hey, Pat, how you doing, Pat? Back on the podium, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Tom. Sam, congrats, by the way, that you're gonna have a little girl, man. You got a lot of practice with a little girl with Ben on the flank the last couple of years, so you'll be well prepared for that. But yeah, I'm down to get into some of these games. This last one, Tom.
It's always a pleasure, Pat. It's always a pleasure hearing from Pat on the podium. Let's hop right into it.
You just equate my unborn daughter to
Yeah,
I was just saying you got a lot of
You
practice.
just call my unborn daughter Benjay.
At first, I was like, where's he going with it? But then I was like,
name
oh,
your
shit.
daughter after Ben.
Nah, that's crazy. With how much Pat fucking rebels in this show, he's actually on girl. It's all good though.
Okay, well, let's move on to the matches. Okay,
Always a pleasure to be here.
I guess
No
we're
wonder
starting
Aaron
early
was
today.
calling
We're
you
starting
a
early
kid.
with the OG squad today. We're already cooking each other. We just started, guys. I just ran the intro. You know what I mean? Come on. We got the Riyadh Falcons.
Teams instead.
Oh, there we go.
We got the Riyadh Falcons, guys, going up against the Carolina Royal Ravens, and this one ended in a 3-0 victory for the Falcons. We start things off on a black heart point. It was a close one, 250 to 108. Falcons were able to take that one out. Then we go to the Scar S&D, another close one, 6-3. Falcons able to win the S&D. They go up 2-0, and then we got an exposure overload where Falcons are able to close it out 4-3. We'll scroll down. Oh, man. Carolina getting shit on yet again. You got a .71 from Nero, a .91 from Lurks, a .71 from Exceed, and a .93 from Craze. On the other side, everybody in the green, you got a 1.0 from Pred, a 1.3 from Kismet, a 1.19 from Xnid, and a 1.49 from Celium. Yeah, this one wasn't even close. We'll take a look at the match MVP. It's going to be MC, a 1.33 in Hardpoint, a 1.33 in Search, and a 1.69 in Overload. Don't do it, chat. Don't say it. Ben, we'll start with you. What'd you think of the series, Benjay? What'd you think?
I think for the Falcons, they really need a big week. I think they got it this week, so they've gotten back in the mix. I thought, once again, for the Falcons, the one strength they have as a team is they always start this series hot. We had Clay in the watch party earlier talking about, I think maybe some of that is some of the work they put in with the performance coach. Sam and I feel like Carolina kind of scammed with the Blackheart Map 1 pick because, again, you're kind of playing into Falcons' hands. And from there, they just kind of ran away with the series.
Yeah, Sam, what'd you think of the series, Sam? You agree with Benjay on the vetoes?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the age-old question of whether you want to play the other team's best shit or not. And in this case, I mean, playing Falcons on Colossus where Blackheart Hardpoint seems to be not ideal anyway, but I don't really know what to expect when either two of these teams play. I feel like this was a pretty big like coin flip 50-50 series. Unfortunately, I had the Ravens winning it, and I think LA Thieves might have broke these guys, bro. They were undeniable online. They ran into the Thieves, and they got fucking absolutely curb stomped, and they've been shit since. So I think the Thieves might have taken them out of their little honeymoon online stage that they had, but I don't really know what to expect when I watch the Ravens play COD, nor the Falcons, nor G2, nor a lot of the teams. This is a hard read.
Yeah. Pat, let's go to you. Carolina to come out, they get smoked today by the Falcons. What are your thoughts, Pat?
Well, unlike Sam, I know what to predict, and that is Carolina is dog shit, and they are going to lose every time.
Absolutely, Pat.
I just think these guys had a little online honeymoon stage and then got exposed, and now they're just crumbling. They've lost all confidence, all aura that they had really none to begin with, but they've just lost everything. I think this team is, unfortunately, I know there's some stallions here, Tom, but I think
There
this
is.
team sucks.
Yeah, there's stallions everywhere, Pat. They're all over
That's
the
true.
place.
33% of the league, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Who's counting, though? Duarte, what about you, Duarte? What'd you think of the series? It was a close one here.
I picked the Falcons to win simply because, like, I feel like the Falcons and Ravens, in a sense, they have kind of like this like similar play style where Kismet and Nero kind of play alike, where they're very loose with the way they play their AR, and then Celium, well, that guy's just different all around. So I kind of called an AR diff, and then in their subcategory, it's kind of the same shit. Like AG can be a little ratty, Craze can be a little ratty, Lurks is a headless chicken, and so is fucking Exnid. And I just think they just team diff them, they veto diff them. Granted, it is online, and we always talk about how Ravens have been pretty good online. I had a feeling the Falcons were just going to run away with this one. And look at the fucking stats, bro. It was an AR diff. Like the fucking Celium literally was playing a pub out there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think highly of this Ravens team. I think Exceed fell off a cliff ever since he came back home and ever since he was at the major. So you're not getting any standout performances from him most of the time anymore. And you're kind of relying on Lurks to pop off or Nero to pop off. And, you know, if they just don't do it in a series, they're just going to get fucking steamrolled regardless if it's online or on land.
Yeah, I mean, Duarte, what do you think is next for Carolina? Like, if you're in the Carolina camp, you're the GM. I mean, what do you even do? I mean, what do you just keep getting slammed every week? You just keep going through the motions?
Keep in mind, before you answer, keep in mind their GM is their coach, their social media guy, their everything. So he's very busy. He's very busy. I don't know if he'll have time to look into this issue.
That is true. He does 5 jobs at once, Pat. It's true. What do you think, Duarte?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. They're kind of in a position where they had that really good online stage, and they're kind of having like a bad one now. Probably give it to the end of the major, and if they don't improve on their placement or improve on the stage, like they probably reevaluate the team a little bit. I just don't know where they go, like from here, because I feel like Nero is inconsistent, but he's been their like star player online. Lurks has been consistent, so you obviously would keep him, and then Craze, he's also up and down. So I don't really. Would they get rid of Exceed again and try somebody else that might be a little bit more consistent? But he's their leader, right? In a sense, so they're stuck in a rock and a hard. They're stuck in between a rock and a hard place.
Do you need a leader these days, Pat? What do you think?
No. But he's very vocal, and like this is like you guys already said this is kind of like a young team in a sense in terms of experience and LAN experience. So like I don't know. Like I'm not saying you need one. I'm just saying that's kind of the role he fills. So they're stuck in a weird place.
Mm-hmm. Pat, what do you think, Pat? What would you do with the roster here? Would you just blow up the whole roster, Pat? Would you keep anybody? Is there anybody that you got in your radar? I mean, what would you do?
I mean, bro, like I'd blow it up personally. I mean, bro, I've talked about this at length. Like I understand Nero can shoot very straight for sure, but he is a 1-gear player. You know what you're getting with him. I just think like that Nero experiment's over. Obviously, the Exceed experiment is far gone too. And if he's their leader, Chris, like you said, I don't know where he's leading them, but he should stop. Maybe you keep like 2 and do like a 2 rebuild. But yeah, I think it's time to just.
I think Lurks has actually been not horrible. I think
if you want to like keep
really
one and like just rebuild with more talented players, go for it. But like,
I actually think I've seen enough from Lurks so far this year to actually like I think he's pretty good.
It's a rebuild no matter what. Like, if you want to keep some people, 1 guy, maybe 2, like sure, but no matter what, you should be thinking about a rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, Ben, if you're Carolina, you trying to make a rebuild right now? Or are you sticking through it and just trying to get them to figure it out? I mean, what would you do here, Ben?
I think they'll probably hold for a week. They got Boston and Vancouver coming up, and I think they're going to try and see if they generate any momentum off of that. But I mean, even if they do it now or after this stage, like I think they're going to have to make a decision about where they want to go with this roster. Do they want to rotate Exceed out? They think that he's kind of the weak link. I don't know. Nero's been struggling a bit. I think you keep Lurks. But outside of that, I think they're just going to be kind of. I'm not. The tough thing, guys, like I don't really know. Like, do you think it's a 2-person change or 1-person change?
Definitely minimum two. Wait, maybe they don't want to qualify for Birmingham. The travel's
Brian
expensive.
saying doesn't want to do the plates.
That's the Cloud9 strap,
travel's
Pat. That's the
expensive,
Cloud9
yeah.
strap.
The thing is though, I could see a world where, like, let's say Exceed is kind of that leader, right? They go to that event, they get shit on, right? They come home, they start kind of like weird, and then they obviously blow that lead. Like in his head, or like in players' head, like they might just be trying to overcorrect their gameplay too much because they feel like they're making so many mistakes that are costing them games or is leading them to be inconsistent. That's might be throwing them off their game and making them perform even worse. I'm not saying that as an excuse, but like, I mean, that's happened to people before. We've all been in team environments where people overthink things and they get worse because of it.
Is that the same thing as being nervous though? Isn't that like literally equivalent?
Kind of, not really though, because it's just like it's like a nervous system is like the nerves is like an emotional thing, where like the overthinking thing is like all logical things. Like you're trying to like do too much to correct your game. It's like an in-game thing, I guess.
I mean, I also think, to be fair, like, I think they've been their biggest issue since they came back is their S&D's falling off a cliff. Like, I feel like even online, yeah, like there's a kind of ebb and flow with the respawns, but their S&D was a rock. And now since they've gone back, like I think they beat Toronto on an exposure that kind of random. Outside of that, I think they've been really poor in search. So I think they got to start there, find some consistency in respawn. I just don't expect them to make a change to split again. Boston, Vancouver, I think they're probably winning one or both of those next week. But are they going to do anything at this event and get anything better than top 8? I don't think so.
Yeah. On the
But
other
what if
side,
Boston makes a change, or what if Vancouver makes a change? And it could, maybe it's not a free win.
I mean, we'll see that.
on the other side, I thought Falcons looked pretty good. Granted, they're playing Carolina, but I think the Falcons. I think Falcons got talent, man, from top to bottom. They just got to figure it out. They just got to figure out some consistency, getting the same page together as a team. All right, I was talking to AG a little bit. I feel like they actually have like the right pieces. It's just about just making the right decisions. I feel like, Ben, we talked about the Falcons a little bit, about how like those high intense moments, they kind of lose their heads a little bit, and I feel like they can get better with that as the year goes on. I know Clay's been working with them every day, and Clay's a really good coach. I don't know if you guys had anything to say about the Falcons. I mean, granted, they're not really playing the best competition here, but they did take care of business today against the Carolina Ravens. Got to tip it, right? I mean,
They're beating who they're supposed to beat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Cell's making it look like a pub, like one of you guys said. So, I mean, they played a clean series. I thought they looked pretty good today. So I would play phenomenal. I think Exton had a really, really good series today as well.
Hey, he's getting better. Saud's getting better. Slowly.
Here's the thing, Tom. Their next 6 games are FaZe, G2, Toronto, Miami, Thieves, and OpTic, and they finish with Vancouver. Like,
that is insane.
This is a real stretch where, to your point, this team does a good job of getting momentum early in the series. They got to figure out how to have another gear of grind these out. If they can find the flow over the course of these next 3 weeks, I think you're going to feel pretty good going into Birmingham. But if it's what they normally are outside this match, it's the same issue as the last event. They can get a bad draw and they can get as worse as 8th, essentially.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on the series before we move to the next one? The next one was a grueler, man.
Sure. One way to put it.
Let's get into the next one. We got the Vancouver Surge going up against the Boston Breach, and Vancouver. What a grueler against the Boston Breach with a 3-1 victory for Vancouver. We start things off at a Black Heart Point, a really close map here, 250-78, as Vancouver's able to come out and get the map 1 win. Then we go to a Colossus S&D, where the Boston Breach got a 6-4 victory. But then after that, Vancouver every day of the week, 3-2 in the Overload and 250-222 in the Colossus Hardpoint. Vancouver calling game. We'll take a look at the stat sheet. Everybody in the green from Vancouver. You got a 1.0 from Abe, a 1.28 from Gwyn, a 1.23 from Lunars, and a 1.18 from TJ Haley. 92 kills on the series from TJ. Most damage in the lobby by far. It's almost like somebody on the flank yesterday said TJ Haley was going to have a masterclass. I forgot who it was. And then on the other side, Boston Breach, a 0.7 from Cammy, a 1.18 from Nasty, a 0.83 from Purge, and a 0.76 from Snoopy. We'll go down and take a look at the match MVP. It's TJ. T-squared with a 1.33 in Hardpoint, a 0.75 in Search, and a 1.07 in Overload. Sam, why don't we go to you, Sam? Let's kick it off with you. What'd you think of the series, Sam? What'd you think?
Send Boston into the sun, brother. Like,
Damn.
I'm done watching them play COD, bro. I have it's so depressing that I have this opinion about this many teams already, and we're like not even halfway
literally
into
just started stage 2, bro.
Like, bro, the product that these teams are putting out is fucking awful. Nasty is in hell. I'm about to start a GoFundMe for this guy's buyout. I will bring it up every single time I talk about this team.
Sam?
I did see what he tweeted, actually, if you want to bring it up, Tom. I can't believe he is here, bro. Like, I actually feel bad for him. This is a tier 1 friendship org. The fact that Snoopy is still in the league is insane. The fact that Cammy is still on this team is insane. The fact that Purge is still on this team is insane. This team just lost to Vancouver, brother. Like, I don't know what else there is to say about it.
I did call that, though.
Not only did they lose, the Vancouver were hooping, bro. They had like 1.2s across the board.
Looked like it was fucking World War II again, 2018.
Like, hey, TJ, man.
Bro, the fact that these guys are still together on this team, like, you got C9 making changes, and you're telling me Boston can't? They're not even trying to win. They're just pushing out a team to say that they have a team in the league. They're not even trying
to sell their spot, $1 million to the Bush.
They should have sold it already. They're not even trying.
The B for Breach needs to be rebranded to Bush, bro. Like, they got to get out of here.
I don't know if anybody's buying that for $1 million, Pat.
Sun, brother.
Pat, you think anybody's buying that for $1 million? Is it worth $1 million?
No, absolutely not.
What do you think of the series, Pat?
I just think it makes sense though, because like, you know, Barstool, they're in that area. Kind of
We're
makes
nice
sense.
friends with Robert Kraft. You gotta think.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the only reason it makes sense. But yeah. I mean, series was terrible, Tom. Boston sucks. They've been sucked, bro. I was actually thinking about this. I want a list of players who have just been like very awful in the CDL, but like kept their job for like multiple years. Like, that list is growing pretty long. I'm actually surprised too. I mean, I know you said it's like a friendship league, but like at the same point, bro, it's got to just be like a team incompetence thing from the higher ups. And like I said, now that Doug Spencer Martin's not involved, I mean, I don't know what this organization's doing, but
they're just friends and they go to the gym together and they get along, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's a way to finesse a check, I guess. Just go to the gym with your teammates, guys. Yeah, team's terrible. As far as Vancouver, team's also terrible. They're just less terrible than Boston. But yeah, I mean TJ finally showed us something today.
Yeah, no, he definitely showed us something. But I also think there's just a problem. I feel like in the beginning of years, like these organizations don't know how to build proper teams.
They didn't even try to build a fucking team. They just got nasty.
That's true. They didn't
just
even
kept
bother.
their same shit team.
Yeah, that's true, Sam. That's true. I mean, yeah.
They didn't even try.
They didn't. You're right. Do you think they even weighed out options? You think
no.
they even did? You think
they probably got third at champs or whatever the fuck. God blessing placing Neslo, everyone's placing that they got, and they were like, "Fuck it, dude, let's just go get Byron from Vancouver." We'll be godlike.
Yeah.
Org isn't serious, bro.
Duarte, we'll go to you. Boston Breach. They get another loss here against Vancouver. Hasn't been looking good for them. I mean, what's going on with these guys, Duarte? What's going on with Boston?
Do we really got to say anything else, guys? I think we just covered it. We just bashed.
I mean, bro, the fact that like this is the level of the league already is fucking crazy, man.
That's why teams just got to blow it up.
I will say, Surge isn't good, but they've kind of gotten a little bit better. Like they've won what two?
Bro, Lunars is actually good.
Lunars has been
actually really good at this game,
right? I guess we can talk about that, right? Surge is what they've won 2 series, right? They won the one on land, and they won this one here, and they've had a little bit more competitive, maps in series. So I mean,
Lunars has actually been playing really well.
Yeah, I'm not going to gas up the entire team, but Lunars has been doing his thing, and everyone else kind of stepped up today, but I'm still not impressed. Yeah.
Benjay, what are your thoughts on the series, Benjay?
I mean, Boston, I think, they should have made a change after Major 1. I'm not really sure why they waited. I think it's super clear now that it's shocked. They have the least impact sub duo in the league. I mean, we have talked about Boston's issues, and I don't really want to get into it. I think for Vancouver, they need this one. Need a little bit of confidence. They got against a Boston. Do I think that they can kick it on from there? Well, they play Carolina next week. Potentially doable. Then OpTic, then C9. So next 3 chances, there's opportunities. They got General Mates, Toronto, Miami, G2, Falcons after that. So can they find a way to get 10th? Maybe, you go to the playing game.
Find a way to get 10th. Oh,
minimum 10th, and then from there,
oh
you never know.
God.
That is extremely.
We've strayed so far from the light, bro.
You get my point, though, Sam. Like, do they have an opportunity?
Get your point. That's
how
what
bad
sucks.
C9 is and how bad Boston are, that they can get into the play-in, and from there, you never know. You never know. You get into
you're not even wrong.
And you never know.
I got the league wanting loser bracket teams to have a better chance in the grand final. I got Ben wanting teams to fight for 10th place. What is happening?
What happened,
to the game I loved? Wow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like these teams are just in a cycle, bro. Like, bro, everybody can't blow it up, can
themselves there, man. I got
they
no
do.
sympathy. They're putting themselves there. not even trying to get better.
I just don't know what you do. I honestly don't know what you like. You definitely got to at least attempt something. I agree.
For who? Both?
I don't know. I don't know, Duarte.
Bro, the way I look at it is like
I don't know what to say.
if you're looking at your team and you're like, okay, if I drop these players right now, are any other team gonna be interested in them? If the answer is no, bro, like you might as well drop them. Like you already know that you have the bottom of the barrel. Like it's not like anyone else is gonna want these players. Like you might
That's
as well
actually a good point.
You might as well go test out the waters and see if you can find someone else in challengers that's like maybe just is decent. Like literally no org is gonna, even the bottom tier teams aren't even gonna want any of these Boston players outside of Nasty. Like think about that. Like why even keep them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you were saying yesterday, right? Like there's no point of really keeping anybody. Might as well just let everybody go their separate ways and just try and figure something out.
You're not benefited by having them under contract. Like it's just literally just test something else. It doesn't work. Mission failed.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I mean, this is just one of those things on rotation. I mean, I don't have much. It's just an example of just like some of the shit I've been seeing. Like we're on rotation. Boston, they have a clean row. They need a full 60 here. Snoopy runs at him on old. Purge slides and what are Snoopy and Purge doing here on a rotation?
Logging out.
These kills are the most important kills when you're rotating. This is when you have to win your fights. This is where you play spots to guarantee yourself. 1, Snoopy runs out to the head glitch by himself. He gets picked. Purge goes for a fucking absolute world star. Slide out. Hey, let's hit a wall jump. Fucking do something. Abe gets a free pick. Purge dies. God. Vancouver pushes to the spawn. And then you can see where Snoopy and Purge spawn up. And you can see where Vancouver spawns up.
Yo, he's going for that at 4 and 11, by the way.
He's just trying to dope himself back up.
I just like
trying to
you already get shit on, and you're just going for world stars.
Going back up, bro.
It's like just shit like that. I mean, right? We saw it with the Falcons too, like last week, where they just like they hit mid, and we were kind of arguing about it. But like how Vancouver broke that was perfect. Like just push to the right, push through mid lobby, and get the spawns.
You know how Vancouver broke it. Boston just broke it.
Yeah, they broke it themselves. They broke it themselves. But I'm saying at least Vancouver's focusing spawns. Boston didn't give a fuck.
That's fair.
They didn't give a fuck about the spawns. They didn't care. They're just running. Like they're honestly playing like a challengers team. I hate to say that because I like all these guys on Boston. They're all great guys. But bro, this is challenger plays. Like this is challenger shit.
What challengers? Like top 32, bro? You only see the fucking you only see the teams at the top do shit like
Stallions
this.
Be doing that shit, and they got top 6 this weekend. Absolutely. But yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad all around. That was just an example. You know, there was also another break at the very end of the game as well, where Boston was able to actually close it out. It was the last P2 hill. And again, it was Boston who were here early. They had the rotation. Let's take a look at it. I mean, this is perfect, right? I have it paused right here. I mean, look at where Boston is on the map right now. This is perfect. You got a guy pushed out front, got a guy on old, got 2 guys that knew. They just got all the kills, so they know they're funneling them in this like top left corner of the mini map. They know where they're coming from. But let's see what happens here with Boston. Nasty gets a kill as well on the rotation, which is always good. And he's also backing up the block. It's good work. But what happens here? Purge flies out. TJ gets a free blood. Let's see where Purge spawns here. He ends up spawning in the back, luckily for him. And then as that happens, Vancouver storm right to the front and break onto this hard point. Why was that so easy for Vancouver?
I don't get why they ran.
Gave up all of their map control.
Yeah, why did he run? Was it Snoop? Why did they run backwards?
Ran all the way backwards.
You have a free life, motherfucker. Go and pinch something or just stay out and get a kill. Why did he back all the way up?
Yeah, right here, number 7, right? They pinch it.
Go hit lobby and die to 4.
Like, boom,
no, he was already. Look where he is.
No, 100%. You pinch it, bro.
Hello?
Okay, there's 4 dead. Nasty's blocking. I'm sure he's calling. I'm blocking P2. I'm blocking P2. You know they're all spawning right. Just pinch it. Just hit it. Just hit the flank. Quick. Just hit it quick. Shoot number 3 and number 4 on the side. Boom. You get free 2 kills on rotation. You stagger their push going to new. And you probably lock 15, 20 seconds down before they even have a chance to push at it, right? Like, he ran backwards.
Or just hold statue, even if you don't want to pinch.
Just
hold
where
statue
he was,
and
bro.
get info. Like, either of those options work.
Yeah, and again, it just seems so easy. It just seems so easy for the Vancouver Surge. And this was a close map. Like, Boston had rotation. Nasty made the good play on rotation. He won the rotational fight, was blocking spawns for him, right? Everything was perfect. And I mean, if you're nasty, you're probably fucking pissed, bro. Honestly, I mean, you're probably.
I
just
go to
over
bed
it.
every day, fucking shaking from anger that I'm in this situation.
Yeah, nah, yeah. He's
It's like the
definitely losing
SpongeBob meme when Squidward's up in his house watching SpongeBob and Patrick run around in his front yard, bro. He just sees his old teammates on good teams.
Even
and
here,
he's here.
Even here, look, Boston rotate to next. Right, we go from a P2 to a P3. It's a close game. Right, Boston have an opportunity to bring this back. Number 2 waltzes through the left side of the map. Number 5, he's getting caught with his pants down. I think Purge turns around anyway. It kills him, but he's lucky that his teammate didn't die out of time. Oh, never mind. He did die out of time. So his teammate died. And then they come off spawn. Let's see what happens here with Boston and how they got broke here. Because, Vancouver actually broke him through front. How the hell did Vancouver just break him through front? Where's Snoopy's hell? Oh, there's a streak in the air. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, at this point, it was chalked. They gave him streaks on a P2. At this point, it was cooked. Good streak for me, but we saw some questionable streaks today, huh, gentlemen? I feel like people don't know how to use cruises in this game. To be fair, they take 8 seconds to fucking pop. But that right there was a good streak from Vancouver. Good break. You guys got any other thoughts on this series, man? I don't have much, to be honest. I don't have much. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one, another grueler, ladies and gentlemen, another grueler. We got the OpTic Texas going up against Cloud9 New York. This one ended in a 3-0 victory for OpTic Texas. Scar Hardpoint to kick things off, 250 to 133 for OpTic. Dennis and D, 6-3 for OpTic. Exposure Overload. Cloud9 got a lot of points scored, 6-5 OpTic in that one as well. Cloud9 keeping it close in the overload, but was it enough? And take a look at that, folks. Cloud9 getting absolutely shit on yet again. Encourage with a .81, Hyde with a .93, Nezra with a .91, and Oakis with a .79. On the other side, he had a .93 from Dashy, a .98 from Hook, a 1.24 from Shotzi, and take a look at the Golden Chad. Mercules with a 1.58 on the series. Most kills in the lobby. It's good work from him. I'm sure he's going to be the match MVP. With a 1.52 in Hardpoint, a 3.25 in Search, and a 1.28 in Overload. Ben, we'll start with you. You said that you wanted to put a rule in place to not spend more than 10 minutes on this series. So I'll let you kick things off, Ben. What do you think?
I have no thoughts. Move on to the next person.
No thoughts? We got to give some thoughts. Give some thoughts.
I mean, Perk is him, bro. That's my only thought.
That's your
Perk is
only
him.
thought?
I just want to.
Exactly.
Can we just watch his 1v3 in the S&D for 10 minutes?
Perk is
Yeah,
him,
let's
bro.
watch it. Let's watch his 1v3.
You just watch the 1v3 and then that's it. That's the only highlights of the series.
Let's take a look at the 1v3. Mercules. Let's pump the volume up as well.
How did you find that frag all the way in the backside of Dojo? It's a 1v3 for Merc, but he has an angle.
And that's going to be the bomb carrier down. Tags are out. Able to get the second. No way!
Oh my! Killing the opposite side.
Jesus.
That was
I mean,
disgusting.
Can you watch the
hold
1v2
on,
as well
bro.
if you mind watching
Yeah,
the
we
1v2
watched
as
the
well?
1v2 as well.
I mean, bro. I mean, if you're at Courage though, like we not sliding out.
On top of one another.
It's Merc, bro. Watch what they do in the 1v2. They
He's
literally
got
run away.
fucking
Actually, he
board,
has
no
two
one
more
wants
1v2s.
to
This
him,
was
bro.
insane.
He has two 1v2s,
like
actually.
Merc shoots him off bomb. Hyde hopping bomb here is crazy, bro. You tag him up, like just run him down and try and kill him.
Bro, go to the next 1v2. They literally see his gamer tag and they both fucking run for the hills. They don't even try to kill him.
I forgot how many fucking clutches
They literally
he
just
had.
let him clutch the fucking round. They don't even run. They have him one shot and they both just run away.
This was the
Like,
end of
holy
the game,
shit.
right? It was the end of the game.
Yeah, it was the last round of the game.
Yeah. This is
They get him
right
one
here.
shot, and instead of just running at him to get the kill while his teammate backs up to defuse, they both just run away and let him clutch.
Merc 1v2 situation. 17 seconds left on the clock. C9 decide to sit there. And Merc is going to take full advantage. He's one shot as well.
Yeah, one shot. Yo, run at him while your teammate defuses.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
And he's dead, man. And Mercules kills him off bomb. It's another clutch for him. 3 clutches on the map for Mercules. He actually got up, took his headset off, but look, he's out of here. Look. He literally said, you know what? I'm fucking out of here, man. He got up, took his headset off. He walked away after the map. He didn't give a fuck. Pat, what'd you think of the series, Pat?
I mean, this shit's just sad, bro.
What they do to our game, Pat?
Bro, like I don't even, man. Like,
What they
look,
do,
I'm all for testing out new teams, new talent, but in Cloud9's unfortunate scenario, they just they had to go to like the bottom of the depths of challengers to put together a team. I know they got some stallions done, but
All right,
like,
Tom.
I mean, no,
I
I
mean,
don't blame
bro-
you. I mean, the Stallions was like their 15th
yeah, they're not,
option.
they're not a
Everybody was
serious
Stallions.
sport,
everybody
bro.
was declining.
They're not a
Stallions
serious
were not
sport,
ready. The
Bro,
Stallions were not ready.
You know
The
how
ponies.
bad it is, bro? You know how bad it is when like
they
a
weren't ready. They
CDL
weren't ready.
team is being denied by like people in challengers, bro. Like that in itself is the worst part of this ecosystem. Anyways, yeah, I mean these guys are just not very good. We knew that was gonna happen, and they're just gonna get bullied all stage. But
They're so inexperienced, bro.
at least Cloud, yeah, I mean it's not their fault. At least
Yeah.
Cloud9 doesn't have to pay for travel to Birmingham, so I guess there's a win somewhere. But yeah, just a stat padding series for Mercules.
Yeah, our fantasy's getting chalked about it. Fantasy is
Bro,
void.
I
these
got
days,
yeah.
bro.
hard
It's-
schedule
Like,
cheese
what
by
the
Don this
fuck?
week, dude.
Like,
Donnie
this is
had
some
MC
bullshit,
play
man.
C9
Well, that-
and OpTic players play C9, bro. I
no,
didn't
it's a
stand
fantasy
a
football crybaby
chance,
cheese, bro.
I didn't stand a fucking chance.
Duarte, what you think, man? C9 guys, obviously, I love these guys, man. They are stallions,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
they can shoot, but they just have no idea what's going
At the end
on.
of the day, bro, they might have been stallions and challengers, but in the league, they're the ponies, and they forgot to enable trades.
Wow.
They just forgot to enable trades. They forgot the setting; it wasn't there, and Hercules took advantage of it.
Yeah, he definitely did with a 1.58. I mean, that's phenomenal work from him. If you're Cloud9, do you even do anything? Just let these guys get bullied all year? I mean, what do you do?
I
There's
mean,
nothing to do.
I mean, are they going to offer a competitive salary to entice anyone to actually want to play there?
No, probably not.
Then they're going to sit there and get shit on.
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, it's going to be the same
I
thing
mean,
every time they make
they'll
changes,
prob-
right?
Yeah, they'll probably,
Yeah.
but they'll probably blow it up after stage 2's done, and then do the same thing.
But
Get
just try
a couple
new
more
players.
players and hope.
Yeah,
Hey, these guys-
see if anyone is getting a little desperate down there in the pit.
These
Wants
C9
to-
guys, these C9 guys can walk away from this experience learning a lot and being stronger for it, or they can just fucking crumble and lose all confidence after this. But I don't know. They just
Nah,
got
I
to keep
think
their
if you're
heads
them,
up
bro,
and just
you-
keep
yeah.
grinding. I think they understand the situation they're in, and they just got to not let it get to their head because it is what it is, bro.
They need to keep their head up and just keep learning, bro. Right? It's just a I mean, I was talking about this with Clay in the team speak. I mean, or during the watch party. It is an opportunity for them to just see what it's like, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure they're learning a lot playing against this, bro, and getting slammed by. There's no way they're not. Like, these reps are definitely like losing is learning, right? I definitely feel like they can understand why I would yell at them in practice about not taking routes or not rotating or not doing certain things, right? Like in the big leagues, you can't get away with just running around and doing shit like this. You have to play the game at the right level. You have to play the fundamentals. You have to, or you're going to get bullied, right? Like, bro, these guys are taking routes and shots. He's been there for 15 seconds. Like he's already beaten them to the spot and he's been there for forever, right? Like, they're just so behind in the decision making and just everything revolving how to actually play the game at a high level. It's just they're behind. They don't know what's going on. Right? They can shoot, but everybody can shoot. I mean, but we talked about this. We talk about this with this game, right? Like everybody can shoot their guns, right? I mean, some people better than others, but you know what I mean, right? Like I feel like in the CDL, it's not about how straight you can shoot most of the time. It's just decision making, how quick you can be on the map. And also teamwork. I feel like their teamwork is non-existent sometimes. You can tell that they're just a little off, or sometimes they don't really have any confidence. But what are you gonna do? I mean, they kind of got thrown into the fire pit here. But anybody else got anything that they want to add to this series? Anything else? I mean,
What is there to even say, bro? I'm not even
there's
like, I'm
nothing to
genuinely
say.
not
There's
even
nothing to say.
shitting. Like,
I
There's
mean,
genuinely
to
nothing to say.
To your
What do you
point,
say?
losing is learning, but I would say losing is an opportunity to learn, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity. And to your point, again, maybe they use this stint, they get better, or whatever, they kick it on from there. But I'm just concerned for these guys being put out there with minimal resources, gonna get slammed, lose confidence, and it's like, all right, bro, we're gonna say we're gonna ban ourselves from talking about them at some point, what we did with fucking LAG and Cold War. We're just gonna ban ever talking about them. In
Look
the
at
matches.
Merc break the P4 on Scar by himself. Look at him. He gets one. He gets two. Actually, he got three at old. He actually did more after that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they broke that. They didn't show it, but he's fucking insane. By the way, Merc. He's probably the best player in the game, bro. That guy's gross. That guy's actually insane.
Definitely up there in that combo. For
his
sure.
teammates die in search, and they probably just enjoy getting it, like to watch his POV.
I mean,
for a little bit.
I think he's the best player in the game. To be honest with you, I don't know what you guys think, but
I mean, right now I'd say so.
yeah, he's fucking insane. Any other final thoughts, guys? Any other final thoughts? And then we also got we'll go over the last match, and then we'll answer some community questions in the Discord. If you guys want to answer a question, of course, make sure to join the Discord. It's pinned up top. I think Chandler's, just making sure you guys have some good questions before dragging you in. But we're gonna answer some questions for you guys. We're gonna drag you guys into the flank stage and see what you guys come up with, man. But let's hop into the last series of the day. Oh, before we move on as well, speaking of Stallions, got a Stallions documentary coming out tomorrow for Major One. Records has been recording and editing everything. So super hyped about it. It's kind of his first time doing something like this. So if you guys are interested in that, go to Stallions COD on YouTube. It's going to be dropping over there. So should be a good one. And then Gersh also doing a phenomenal job with Flank TV. He's going to be releasing that sometime on Tuesday. So make sure to check it out. Gersh obviously been doing the Flank TVs for a minute now. So excited to see that one as well. But let's get into the last match of the day. We got G2 Minnesota going up against FaZe Vegas, and G2 come out with a 3-2 victory against FaZe. We actually ended off with a good series here today. This was a good one. Black Heart Hardpoint, FaZe come out. They win 250 to 167. The heart points were strong today for FaZe, but it's the S&Ds where they fall short. Scar S&D, map number 2, G2 win 6-3. Then we got a Den Overload, G2 win 4-3. Back to the Colossus Hardpoint where FaZe win 250 to 140. Then we got a Colossus S&D where G2 wins 6-2. We'll scroll down, take a look at the stat sheet. You got a .89 from Estriel, a .94 from Kremp, a .74 from Mamba, and a 1.10 from Caesar Skies Bueno. On the other side, you got a .93 from 04, a 1.21 from Abuza, a .97 from Draza, and a 1.31 from Simp the Pimp. Match MVP, probably going to be Caesar Skies Bueno. There it is with a 1.04 in Hardpoint, a 2.17 in Search, and a .95 on Overload. Duarte, we'll start with you. We'll work our way down. FaZe, they come out and they fall short to G2. They actually get nizzled here against G2. They lose both S&Ds and the Overload. What'd you think of the series, Duarte?
I mean, G2 just love a FaZe matchup. I don't know what it is, but most of the time these guys match up well against them, and they have series advantage on them right now. I think they beat them they beat them 2 times, 3 times.
They're 3-1 this year.
3-1, yeah. So I don't know what it is. They just love this matchup. It could be map pool as well. Like, it seems like they're always playing Colossus. Granted, they did lose it here. The S&D, at least they lost in the hardpoint. The S&Ds for G2 just looked really good. And I mean, Sky just had one of those series where his snipes are connecting. He's just doing everything right. He's been playing a little bit better for their team, at least in their victories. But I don't know. I mean, this FaZe team just didn't expect them to get Nezloed. They looked good in the hardpoints. They looked fantastic in the hardpoints.
Yeah, their hardpoints are good.
Their Overload, they barely lost it, and that's their best game mode. But their S&Ds today were just fucking awful.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Ben, we'll go to you. I know you had some comments about their S&D game today when watching. Hardpoints are looking good, which I did feel like with FaZe in the beginning of the year was the opposite. Everybody thought they were going to be a good S&D like Nezlo team, but
I thought this was the anti-Nezlo team.
Right now, it's like what's going on.
What KD on the season do you think both Draws and 04 have an S&D?
I don't know. You tell me, Benjay.
I mean, Zach got fried today, so.
0.9 for 2 players that grind S&D every single day. The fact that both of them have a 0.9 this season in Search is crazy to me. I don't quite get that one. Like, I just think the problem. First off, I want to praise G2. They could have crumbled in this series, especially after that map 1. They could have crumbled after the map 4. They showed a lot of grit and fight, and that's why I think this G2 team. Yeah, I know their map 5 record outside these 2. Game 5 wins against FaZe is not great. I think they battled in these series. And that's why I really like how Minnesota could be a factor this year, bro. Like, I think my issue for FaZe is just kind of who they are, bro. They're just reliant on Abuza and Simp to just be a rock and sling because the other 2 players are just way too inconsistent. I know Draw's in a good vein of form at the major and a bit online, but I point out the S&D issue. I don't know how Zach is a 0.9 S&D. Explain that one to me. And then 04, but let me finish show.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then my issue with 04 is I just think he's got a good bag in Hardpoint, but he's really struggled this season in Overload and in Search. He's really struggled to get first bloods in S&D. I just think he's got to work on his individual game because, again, the inconsistency there is why this team, yes, they've got a good floor, but it may hold them back from ever making the grand final this year, and they could just be like Toronto Ultra last year.
Your point, though, saying they grind S&D. I mean, dude, I don't know if you understand how the S&D scene is, but like they're playing like 2v2s and 3v3 gels, and they don't play like 4s. It's completely different.
Situationals a lot,
it helps for
so.
situationals, but like it's again like, they're not the best at the game mode, but like, dude, they got shit on today. I just think like G2 came well prepared for this match. And they just match up well. I still think this FaZe team is still good.
Do you think a top team should have 2 players that are averaging a 0.9 S&D on the season? And that's good?
I mean, if dude,
Is
a
that
point nine is
acceptable?
a point nine isn't fucking terrible, bro. You're like -1 a map. Like, I mean, it's not fucking insane. It's not like
They
amazing,
play a
but
lot of search maps though. This is not a small sample size.
yeah,
bro.
I know. But like 0.9
Bro,
is
but
nothing
going,
crazy. They're just
getting 8 kills and 9 deaths is a 0.9, bro. Like,
I'm aware.
exactly.
if he goes
It's-
8,
Uh,
9 every map, I'm not thinking he's horrible.
But to the other point I said, I think a lot of their problem in search, and you saw it today. Like Zach had an awful day in S&D, like could not
Yeah.
stay alive in these maps. I think their bigger problem in S&D is they play their situational generally pretty good, but bro, they played too many rounds 3v4, and I think like they had the luxury for the last couple of years of Abe was always an absolute weapon at getting first blood. Yes, at times he would die and they'd play threes, but his batting percentage at getting a blow is like pretty high. With 04, he's near the bottom of the league now and actually converting a first blood in those duels. I just think like they got to find a more consistent way to start off 4v3 in the S&Ds because they're just handicapping themselves in the middle right now.
I will say though, this game does play a lot more different in S&D than it does like the other games. Like when it comes to like a BZ and the games he like was really good at those first bloods, it's because there was a lot of gaps and timings you could hit with the sub. In this game, all the S&D maps are so basic and one-dimensional that it's not like you can just go out there and win a duel. A lot of the time, like you're getting flooded by teams. Like you were getting literally fucking double teamed, triple teamed on lanes where that's just not happening. That's what I mean. Abizi's not even a fucking first blood reaper this year anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's just a completely different game. Yeah, their S&D hasn't been fucking extraordinary, but at least just in this series, bro, Skies is just a fucking weapon. He was just hitting snipes. They were just getting fucking stopped at every like decision they could make.
Crep hit
I
plane
think we're
like 5
overreading it.
rounds.
I mean,
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
the thing though, Chris, is
He
is
hit
I'm
it
not-
like 5 rounds. They're not even looking
Yeah,
at it.
Yeah,
they
they just played
not.
like shit.
I'm not overreading it because it's just that's like
I see what you're saying.
they're just such a hot and cold team.
Yeah.
And it's inexplicable to me how mid-pack they are in S&D as a team. That part's the most. Them being mid-pack at hardpoint, I get it. Looking at the person on their team makes sense. Overload, new mode, people still trying to figure it out. Get it. S&D is the most inexplicable thing for this team, to be honest. I think they should be much better at search.
One last thing, because I don't want to
Sure.
sit here on the subject the whole time, but again, talking about the S&D map pool right now, the maps are so one-dimensional. We used to talk about how hardpoint at the end of the year is the game mode that a lot of teams are going to be good at. Or I think if the map pool does not change, it's going to be search. What the fuck are you going to? How much more innovative can you get on a Colossus S&D? How more innovative can you get on Den? Like all these maps have the simplest 3 lanes with actually zero fucking like just like there's no like innovation to be made. Like half of the maps, the way they play now, they're gonna play the same in fucking 7 months or not 7 months, but like
So what do you think
months.
it comes down to, Chris? Just understanding your opponent, their tendencies, and just like timings
Yeah.
at
A
that
lot
point?
of it's gonna come down to sniping.
Who's hot on the day,
'cause-
bro?
Yeah, who's hot on the day? Sniping, because like that opens up immediately. You get a pick with a sniper in general, like it just changes the dynamic of the entire game. And then just who's hot on the day, who's getting the best timing, who's hitting the best route. It's so hard. Like
It's just one
I
life
am
TDM,
really-
bro, on these maps.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't even plant the bomb on half of them.
I am curious, like because previous years, like when you would prep for teams, you would go over VOD and you would figure out like what bomb sites they favor, who carries bomb, like tendencies for bloods and things like that. And like in a title like this, bro, like I just don't know what teams are gonna look at to like really prep search on a map like Colossus. Like they're gonna go A and throw a smoke at P2 and they're gonna try to plant the bomb. And if you lose your gunfight in P1, you probably are gonna lose the round. Like there's not really like an extensive level of prep that you have in a search and destroy on this game.
Yeah, you're just playing off of tendencies and reading
yeah,
like
I
what's
don't-
going to happen in the moment. You're just hoping you're correct.
In your maps.
Here's 1 round. Krempy, first round. Pushes through plane. Nobody's looking at it. Boom. First blood. Let's go to the next one. Next round. 2,
Notice a
3.
theme here, Tom.
Krempy running through plane. Only one guy there looking at it. Boom. First blood. Let's go to the next one. I'm not exaggerating. It's insane. I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
I mean, bro, just like
Boom. We're going to the next one. Boom. 3-4. Big
don't
round
think they bother- I
for
don't
FaZe
think they
Vegas
bother
here.
for
Big
Krempy.
round. Krempy runs through plane. Boom. It's another one. It's another blood for Krempy. Guy's running it the fuck up. How? Bro, Krempy's running through plane every round. Just play for him. It's a free first blood.
just sit in blue.
Just
Tom.
wait
sit,
there.
Just,
Just play
sit in front,
corners
sit in
and just
blue.
wait. He's
by the
getting,
window.
he's getting
But
a first blood
now
in less
talking
than
about it,
15 seconds.
next
Play
time-
Crawler,
3
bro.
rounds.
Like it is what it is,
Next
man.
time they play this map, Tom,
I'm playing
they're gonna
Scrimp.
next time they play this map, they're gonna watch plane and Krempe go to be there. He's going to be hitting the other lane. Get a free kill.
He
Run
might
through
be
P2
there.
for
He might
freebies.
be there. He might be there to where they. And I
I
don't know if
you
they're gonna be watching
you know
it.
what I'm saying? It's like, bro, there's only so much innovation. Yeah, they didn't fucking adapt in the map, but like, bro, you get played. Holy shit. Mind blown. I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
Bro, how is Meltdown not in, bro?
Yeah, that's
Sake
actually good.
S&D in its current state is a 100% viable competitive map.
Really? I thought it was
Yes.
fucking shit looking at the bombs.
Sake,
Well, I was
no.
saying, so
completely
then why
fine,
don't we
bro.
bring it in ready to go during this major? Oh no, wait, CDL fucking dropped the ball on that one.
Completely Fine.
Yeah.
Meltdown
Man.
S&D is also fine.
Fringe. I'd play Fringe over Colossus.
Bro, you're
I
about
haven't
to
played
you're about to
Fringe
trigger me. I don't want to
Probably
rage like I
the
did
same.
earlier on stream,
Fringe.
bro.
It
probably the
doesn't
same.
change. The bombs
Yeah,
are
it's
all
probably
in the
the
same
same.
spot.
I don't want to fucking rage again.
One thing that I saw in the overload, I want to get your opinion, your guys' opinion on it. FaZe, they get all the kills. 04 makes a good play, like getting here early and winning some fights. See a pinch coming in from draws. There's good plays here. They end up tying it up here. I think once this cap goes in, like they need to get to roof as quick as possible, bro.
I think they
Like,
should have held the ball longer here.
Yeah,
well.
holding would have helped for sure. Holding would have definitely helped. But even right here, like sitting lobby and stuff, like I actually think the better play is to just like slide out, even if you die. It's better to die than to just fucking sit here and try and chase. It was just like the counter seemed too easy. You definitely gotta wait though on a clean 4-day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
think
way.
like in certain situations, holding the ball can be a detriment. Like if it's spawning on the same side that you're capping on, or if it's spawning mid, I think it's okay to cap relatively quick. But if it's going to the opposite side of the map that you're capping on, I think you need to definitely try to maximize the time that you can hold the ball to let your team actually get set up. Because like there, they didn't insta cap, but it was fast enough to the point where they just had to head smash through P2 to stop the counter, as opposed to being able to take time. And I mean, you saw what happened. They just ran through 'em.
You almost, to your point, Sam, in that specific situation is like, because Chris is Mel to help his team, like it almost would benefit you for someone to die, spawn the back. So
Yeah.
Chris and that person can single out the guy that they were kind of finessing around, because if you'd actually played before this clip, like there's a guy that's out of the play and they kind of like pushed that twice.
That
So.
is-
Also, just
that
like
is true.
fundamentally for this map, I think FaZe just played it horribly.
I was
Like
gonna
their
ask you about
only
that, yeah.
their only successful cap they had on the second side was when they tried to, or they didn't try to go mid, but they moved away from the dojo side instead of just trying to head smash it and hope that one of them got a 2-piece for a cap. That's what they did the entire second side. The only time they capped is when they took the ball mid, moved G2's defensive setup, and like took advantage of some timings. But like the rest of the side, the other 4.5 minutes that they had on the side, they just tried to run through dojo. Like the A cap is now viable. Like they moved the point up so you can get P2 control and actually use that cap now. But the way that FaZe tried to play that would seem like it was just day one and they just hoped that somebody got a 2-piece. Like there was no innovation on the way they tried to play offense.
Yeah, you feel like they're not really moving the device around enough.
Not at all. They did the same thing the entire side.
Yeah. I mean, just moving the device, even if you just move it left and right, I mean, it just staggers them a little bit, right? Like it has them kind of spread out. You can kind of maybe single people out. It's just, if you're just going to keep trying to play straight up, I mean, you have to try and play bully ball at that point. And it's just hard to do that, right? It's hard to get like a clean wave and actually get in there. But,
Yeah.
And in the
Random thing
Colossus-
about
Oh, go
my
ahead,
bad.
Duarte.
Random thing about uplink or overload that I've noticed is like, bro, why is it that people like that use the ball like they like bait their teammates? Have you guys noticed this? That some
They
people
should
still
be
do this,
flying the fuck
bro.
in, bro.
The only time the ball carrier should be baiting his teammates is if it's overtime and he dies and like then the round ends. But every
agree.
other time, why the fuck is the overload guy not like the first guy?
100% agree.
Not only should you be going in there baiting because you have a fucking pistol, if you die,
Your
that
teammates are
makes-
just going to run right over him.
that already makes the other team also make a decision, right? Like that ball's right in front of them. It's like, okay, can I grab this and wrap? Like you might catch them with their pants down, trying to like move the device and grab it for themselves. Like, bro, why is it that I see the
The ball
ball
guy
sitting
should
back so
never be
much?
baiting his teammates with a pistol, bro.
Mhm.
I
What
think-
do you
I
think
think-
about
I
that, Benjay? Because you
I
hate
think
when the
it
ball
will-
guy goes first.
I think to your point, Chris, when it's like when you have the situation where as a team you can ape the guys and like actually set pieces. Yeah, I agree with you. Like
Yeah,
bait
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball guy. But like if it's off the rip on that, like you don't want to get that ball down just in a neutral field, and now we're just like
Yeah, of course.
playing
of
this
course.
neutral situation that sucks.
Yeah. I know what you
I
mean.
think it's situational.
Yeah.
I definitely think if you can get people pushed up at the map without the ball, and then the device is like kind of following up, I think that's always good. I feel like if you
Yeah,
get
that's fine.
kills though,
Yeah.
right, you have to go quick. Like just grab the device and go, right? Like just
If your
go for it.
decision is to head smash, if you are going to head smash, your ball guy should go first. Like he needs the bait.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Big clutch from here from Caesar, and I feel like too once Caesar clutched that 1v1, that was kind of a momentum swing.
Bro,
After
Caesar's
that-
been good, by the way. I feel like we need to like clear his name a little bit
Yeah,
from
let's
how
gas
awful
him.
he was
Let's gas
last year.
Caesar
I
Scott
actually
Bueno, bro.
I feel like Bueno's actually been good for them, bro. I feel like he's been returned to form a little bit where he was at on New York. Like he's been a consistent piece for them, especially in search. He has like severe takeover snipe potential in search, which we saw today. But I feel like Bueno, we've been fucking harping on him a lot for the last couple seasons, and rightfully so. But I think this year he's actually like been pretty consistent for them, which I think is a big part of why G2 has some semblance of consistency as a team right now.
He's comfortable.
I think for
sure.
them, Sam, like he's just played great in the wins and terrible in the losses. The player they need to step up in this stage right now is Mamba. I think since they've gotten back, he just hasn't played that great outside of S&Ds. Need to see him find more consistency in the respawns, I think.
It's because I picked him. I'm for my fantasy. That's why.
Yeah, fantasy fucking curse, man.
Yeah, it be like that, man. Pat, what you think of the series, Pat? What you think? You got any comments on the series?
I mean, I think G2 is terrible, but a good win, good Neslo win. You got it done, I guess, but they got slammed in hard points. To your point, Sam, I mean, like Caesar played well, but like he's definitely improved from the last few years. But again, I still think he's one of those people who's just a coin flip, bro. And like when he doesn't have a good series, his team gets absolutely world starred. But right now, bailouts in search for sure. But I mean, like. I've never really liked teams that are 2-3-5 teams, personally, just because I think it's inconsistent way to like win. But obviously, I mean, it's gonna win them series sometimes. But I still think they're like bottom or middle of the pack, like toward the bottom side of the middle of the pack. But we'll see how it plays out over the next few weeks.
These played Cloud9 in fantasy, so I got absolute shit on.
It's just like their Super Bowl, bro. It's their Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so.
Duarte, you slammed Dylan attached 13-1. That's phenomenal.
Somehow, some way, I thought my team was some poop, but we're getting it done somehow.
Sam, you lost too, Sam. Everybody's
bro,
losing.
I
you
lost
too.
to Cloud9, bro. I lost to Cloud9.
So did I, Sam. So did I.
I'm chilling.
I got absolutely C9'd.
Pat, you lost too, Pat. You lost to that stinking nub. You lost, Pat.
I don't even know how.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look. S&D was split. Hardpoint was split.
My team just didn't get
overload.
any fucking kills, bro. Look, the KDs in every mode, they got fucking waxed.
Yeah. Your overload costed you a little bit. Overload nub went 3-1 against you there. But some good wins there. Some good wins. Where does it say the overall records? Is there a place where we can see record? Oh, right here.
It'll post on Monday.
So Ben, you're gonna be 2-0. Nub will be 2-0. Sam, you'll be 1-1. I'll be 0-2. Johnny will be 2-0. Pat, you're gonna be 0-2 with me. Dylan's gonna be 0-2. Duarte, what are you gonna be? Duarte, 1-1.
Yeah.
Man, this is some bullshit, man. This is some
like
fucking
that, bro.
bullshit.
Some
Can
matchup
we pull this breaking point tweet? Like, bro, we need to have an intervention with the nub, bro.
What?
I'm tired of hearing him say, "Oh, I'm doing good in fancy breaking point, brother." He's causing us in the predictions again.
Again,
Oh
bro.
my god, no!
The double agent?
Like, bro, like what?
How?
Like 14?
How? How's that even possible?
Wait, he's
He
got
just- he
one
just sucks
less
at
than
it, Tom.
me
I don't
and
know-
Sam, bro.
just
What
sucks at it. I
is
don't
this like
say.
your 0.9 fucking thing, bro? Like, it's fine. He's got one
No,
less.
it's not fine. He had a sub 500 record last stage. How the
Okay, but
fuck
right
is
now
that
he's got
possible?
one
I gotta know
less.
How
is
is that
Donnie on
possible?
breaking point, bro? Donnie is literally a co-host.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Playing
Donnie's
both
on, I
sides,
thought he was
man.
on our side.
And he's hooping on the other
Wait,
side too.
Don's a co-host on the Breaking Point too. You guys
Yeah,
not
he's
watching Doug and Don? Don
Two
and Doug?
shows.
What is it
Two
called?
shows.
No, I haven't. I saw one clip of Doug saying that Insight's getting pooped on because of beans.
Good take.
W
seen
take.
that.
W take.
That's what he said, man. That's what
He
he
didn't
said.
mean Beans the player,
Sam, it's a
bro.
great
No.
clip.
You guys,
It's a great
you
clip,
guys,
bro.
you guys misunderstood what he
clip.
meant, bro. He wasn't talking about
Yeah.
Beans the player.
Bro.
Insight is obviously from Europe,
Oh, we're talking about beans
and
on
they
the
eat
toast.
beans with their breakfast on bread. He's saying like Insight's literally eating that for breakfast before he plays, and he's getting shit on because of it.
Mhm.
Valid take.
Also, what does Havoc have to do with the freaking flank, bro? He's playing ranked during the matches, bro. Get Gersh in here or something, dog.
No, that's a good question. Speaking of questions, you guys want to answer some questions before we do predictions? I say we answer like 3 or 4 questions. We don't need to answer much. We'll see what they're giving us real quick.
Yeah.
You guys are all in
Predictions
Discord,
first,
right?
We don't have to like jump back and forth.
Good bangers, I'm down, but we'll see what they got for us.
Yeah, all right. I'm muting Discord. I'll meet
Guys,
you guys.
if you also ask a question, you get one question. Don't hit us with the I got a 2-parter or 2 different questions. Like one and done.
All right, I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm muting there, and we'll talk in there. Absolutely.
Sound muted.
Okay. Welcome. You guys hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Sure.
Hello. You guys hear me? Everybody hears me?
Yes, we hear you, Tom. You can stop asking.
All
We
right,
hear you.
guys. Well, I didn't hear anything, Ben. So, well, fuck yourself. All right, guys. Who's in here? Who wants to answer a question? Let's see what we got. Looks like we got Gosler spamming the hand. So let's get him. Let's invite him to speak here. See what Gosler got here. You know what I mean? Gosler, what's going on, man?
He's an Eagles fan, bro. Fuck.
We got
What's
an
up, guys?
Eagles
How you
fan.
doing?
What's up, Gosler? Welcome to the flank,
Hey,
man.
man.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Hey, not too bad, Gosler. Excited to answer some questions from some of you guys from the community. What's going on, man? What's your question?
My question is, would you guys rather just squad wipe the whole Boston roster or just build around Nasty?
Pat, you want to go
free
first,
like a
Pat?
baby
Pretty
bird.
nasty, bro.
I would keep Nasty.
Yeah, I would sell the spot and I would leave the CDL for good if I'm Boston management. I think a competent GM of an org would definitely release the 3 shitters and keep Nasty and rebuild. But there's been a lot of PR damage to the Boston org, so I think it's time to go.
Mm-hmm. Duarte, Ben, Sam, what would you guys do? Would you keep Nasty? I'd probably keep
agree with
Nasty.
No, sorry. I
agree
mean,
with
like,
Pat.
I would keep Nasty, but like, I feel bad, bro. His fucking his record now is down. Like, set him free, bro. Let him get on a better team. God damn, I feel terrible.
Free
for him.
nasty, man.
Yeah, maybe it's
Free
maybe it's
Nasty.
best for Nasty to get the hell out of there. Yeah, maybe to get its best. But Gosler, I appreciate your question. Thank you for joining the flank,
Push
man.
him out of the nest, bro. Let him be free somewhere.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too, Gosler. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Let's get Crick in here. Let's see what Crick's got for us. Crick, what's going on? Welcome to the flank, man.
Bro,
What's
is Discord delayed, bro?
I don't know if it's Discord
Oh,
or
thank you.
I don't know.
Sure,
Discord is
having me.
lagging.
Hey, Crick, how you doing, brother?
so,
Bro, I swear it's
Whatever.
Discord. There's like a 3-4
Doing good, how are
second
you?
delay.
Yeah, pretty good. Crick, hanging out, doing the flank. What's going on? Welcome to the show, bro. What's your question?
My question is, how is Aches always right about everything, and how can I earn this power?
Slay, you
Good
want to take that?
question. I think Ben should answer first.
That Shotzi on a burner?
Hey, the question's addressed to you, brother. Answer the question. What?
Is that was that
That's the ball
Shotzi
back
on
to
a
you.
He
burner?
asked a question about he asked a question about me. And I want,
You
I want
asked a
your
question
take, Ben. Why
about
do
you,
think
so
I'm
answer the
always right
fucking
about
question,
everything?
bro.
Okay.
Brother.
Crick, you got
Passing
any
the
other
ball back to you,
questions,
bro.
Crick?
7
Yeah, I
seconds
want
on the
any
shot
other
clock. What are you doing?
questions.
No, 7 seconds. You got a square, bro.
That's all I got.
Hey, Craig, it took time, bro. Time, dedication.
Craig,
like,
Craig, be honest.
it
Did
wasn't
you get a
easy getting
PayPal?
here, but
Did you get a
it's-
PayPal
it's
from
nice.
Pat right here?
Somebody had to have
Craig,
paid.
be honest. Did
No,
you
but
get
I
PayPal
did
from
buy
Pat?
his sweatshirt.
Ah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
This guy's blind blowed up.
That was a good
sweatshirts.
question, guys. I don't know why you guys are tripping.
Hey, Craig, thank you so much for your question. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Anybody in this audience got a good question? Anybody in this audience got a good question? Spam the hand, man.
Why did Aches go 0-9?
All right, the Chaz
well, that worked
case.
out.
The Chaz case, man. See if this guy's got a good question here.
Shut up.
That was
Hey,
AI, bro.
Hey, Chaz case.
What's up? What's up? How's it going?
Welcome to the flank, Chaz case. Welcome to the flank, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So my question is there anything in place to prevent the league from being like so top heavy, which leads to the no parity in the league? Or is it just like whoever has the money is good and then whoever doesn't is just kind of shit out of luck and just waiting to leave?
That's a good
Like,
question.
I know there's a bunch of leagues like esports related that there's like a minimum like salary that you have to pay. But I realize that there's some sort of that in this league, but like are they just kind of like, you know, just waiting to leave and just fuck it, like who cares kind of thing?
I'll start first. I mean,
Who wants this one?
I don't know what you guys think about adding like a salary cap or something so teams can't go that high. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm all for the players getting paid, man. You know, like if they can get paid, they can get paid. I'm not saying that it should be like, you know, crazy low, like the ceiling, but like how do you like stop that, right? Like you definitely have to add a minimum in place. Like there should be a minimum. I don't think any player in the league should be getting what C9's doing right now, like just like 2,000 a month. I definitely think that there should be a minimum, which there used to be a minimum. Obviously, some things happened with that, and I don't really know what happened with the minimum. So I definitely think that the minimum needs to come back. But in terms of the ceiling, I mean, how do you stop a team from a lot of money to get the best players? You really can't at the moment, right, guys? Like, there's really no way you can stop it. It's kind of chalked.
Yeah, you got beef with
No,
capitalism,
if I was a
bro. I
cap,
mean,
I would
let me
just
offer them, like-
this two solutions to the problem. They're both like not going to happen. One is a salary floor, which the league doesn't make enough revenue for the teams to be even down for a salary floor. On top of the fact, in order to do a salary floor, you would need a contractual bargaining agreement with the player. So you're not going to get that. Or you would get Activision to subsidize all player costs and give teams a budget to spend, which you're also not going to do. So it's not a realistic answer to your situation, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Well, question for you, Ben. In other sports,
Problem is there's just not 12 teams that care about winning.
Yeah, but what do they care about, Pat?
Yeah, but
What
the
do they-
point
like,
is
just
never,
making money,
all
right?
12 are never going to all care the same amount.
If
It
they
doesn't
don't
happen
care
in
about
professional
winning,
sports.
if they
Not
don't
in
care
esports
about
either,
winning,
brother.
though, then what do they care about? Just making money?
care about
Because none
winning
of them,
without having that amount of money.
none of them are making money. None of them are profitable. So, like, what's the point? You know what I mean, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, but all of this is operated at a loss. What I'm saying is, like, there's some teams that are fine to operate at a much bigger loss to win, and there's a larger amount of teams that are not okay to do that, and they aren't doing that, and that's why we have such a big disparity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like it's hard. Ben, question for you: in other sports, is there a salary cap in like certain sports? Like I know baseball, there's none, right? Like in baseball, you can pay whoever. Like NBA, like is there a salary cap in NBA?
Your problem's not with the cap.
No, I was
Yes,
just,
but
I'm just, it was just a question. It was just a question. I was just curious.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm trying to explain why a cap is not solving this specific issue. A cap is only going to prevent teams from exceeding. Your issue is that there's always going to be teams paying the bottom level of salary, right? In the NBA, for example, they have a soft cap and they have these aprons, and the aprons have additional repeating penalties to incentivize people to stay below the apron but above the cap if they want to. But there's like the NHL is a salary floor that's supposed to help make it more competitive. Baseball's got this problem, Tom. There's no salary cap in baseball. It might institute one, but they also institute a salary floor so teams like, the Pittsburgh
Dodgers.
Pirates actually pay a competitive, relative payroll to the Yankees or the Dodgers or whoever. So
All pro
unfortunately,
sports are
guys,
irrelevant
there's no
though, because they
there's no
draft the
solu-
next generation of talent. We don't do
there's
that in
draft.
COD. Like there is
but
no
draft
reward
would-
for getting last.
That's
There
true.
is no
You
reward
don't get
for
to
getting
have,
last,
bro. If
but the-
imagine the worst team multiple years got fucking like Merc or Neptune or whoever was like the come up player every year. Like that shit just doesn't happen. Like you're constantly in a cycle of being dog shit.
So
like
we need a
we've
draft.
seen this for I don't know how many years of the CDL.
No,
the bottom
the-
teams stay at the
the
bottom
problem is
and they
you-
keep paying the less, and they just get worse and worse and worse over time.
I mean, the only way to
Because
get
you
out of
don't
that
have,
is
like,
really just
the
get lucky.
Guys,
What'd you say?
it's
What'd you say?
it's
Hold on,
in
hold
the
on, Ben.
NFL
Ben, hold on,
where
Ben,
everybody's
Ben, take a deep breath. Sam, what did you say?
I said to what Pat said, the only way out of that situation is literally just getting lucky, like Vancouver did last year. Like they had no idea they were about to be that good last year. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, look, now they got lucky 1 year, and now they're back to being horrible. Everyone left.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Ben looks like
Ben,
he's
bro,
about to fucking
the
kill himself.
franchise
I don't want you
format
to
is just
explode,
terrible.
man. I don't want you to
is
explode.
Go ahead,
you guys are the fundamental issue is you're never going to have any situation. I don't care if it's professional sports, esports, the fucking Premier League. You're just never going to have a situation where all the teams are going to spend to the same level of floor and salary. Your point, Pat. Yes, in the NFL at least, or the NBA or the NHL, you can at least get a generational player. What oftentimes happens with the small market teams or the teams that don't want to spend is that players gone after the rookie deal if they're not able to extend said player or they torch the relationship with said player. Even if you had that in CDL, I assume you can only retain
like
rights
5
for like
years
2
later,
years. Yeah, but they would probably get maximum 2 years and they're just gone. And it's like,
Okay, so what's
I
the
just
fix,
think
Benjay? What's the fix?
No, I told you what the two fixes are, but they'll never do it. The best solution is to give teams a budget to spend that's subsidized by the publisher that makes billions of dollars, but they won't do that. Okay. The second solution is to
Isn't
have
that
an
basically
actual
the same
floor
thing as a
and
cap?
No, it's so a budget would
very
actually
opposite.
subsidize. So if you went to the teams and said, "Look, we will give you $1 million, but you can only spend this on player salary," you use it, you
Mhm.
lose it. The money doesn't roll over to next year. You guys spend $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Like everybody would spend up to that number, right? It might
Yeah.
inflate salaries, but you would theoretically make more like hypothetically competitive teams. Okay. A
Yeah.
cap and a floor would also solve your problem because people still have to, invest at a certain level, but they also can't like super stack their team, right? You make that cap penalty, whether it's a hard cap, you can't exceed it at all, or the penalty of going over the cap is so strong that no one's going to want to do
But
it.
I
The
think,
problem is in order to do
not to
it.
cut you off, Ben,
Well,
but I think
one
this is
thing,
a
in order-
two-prong issue, though. No,
Yeah, but that's
with like
kind of the point I'm
this
trying
is
to
just
get
the money.
to.
This is just the money side of things. This has nothing to do with like the players desiring to actually play with each other. If everybody has equal money, you're still going to have the best talent rise to the top naturally because they want to play with each other, and you're still going to have the worst players regardless
Maybe
of the money
not if
situation.
the payment was much different though, Sam. Like if the difference between like the first player or the best player and the worst player on a top team was like 200 grand each, like I think they would definitely consider going to a different team and getting that like top salary.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I think you would come down to
No,
what
Like
the
you know what I mean? Like
difference
if
is,
Shot
play
if Shotzi and Kyler are teaming and the salary is like, okay, Shotzi gets 250 and Kyler has to get 50. Well, I think Kyler would consider going and getting like 200 on a bottom team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but then you got
run
to
that
think like what's
dynamic.
the prize money differential from earnings and like all that kind of stuff too. You
Yeah, I
know?
know. Then you have to break it down. Yeah, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ben,
The
put a-
problem
put a-
you're going to
put a
get
pin on this
into,
combo,
guys,
move
is
to the next
also
question,
I'm
Ben.
going
Go
to
ahead.
So let me explain why salary cap doesn't work. One is, I'll be honest, a couple of teams year one got around the salary cap by paying a talent contract that was a side deal. They were pulling a Juventus basically, and the issue never got resolved, but eventually would have been an issue. The other problem is in order to have a salary cap or a salary floor or both, you need to have a contractual bargaining agreement per U.S. labor law with the players, and they won't do that. So it's shocked. They already got in trouble with the U.S. government on that in 2020.
Hey, Chaz Case, thank you so much for your question, bro. I appreciate it. It was a
Yeah,
good one.
no
That was a good
problem.
question, bro.
Appreciate the
That's a good
time. And can I just say thank you guys for everything, and also congratulations to Sam for the baby girl.
Hey,
Thanks,
Chaz
Chaz.
Case. Hey, Chaz Case, thank you so much for
Thank you
supporting,
for having an
brother.
actual good question.
Was a good question. And bro, you guys are very
Great
hard on
question,
Ben. I
great
think
question.
Ben knows
Great,
a lot
too.
about that space, man. That's why I asked Ben. Ben, I know you're getting trippy with me,
Did you
but I
say
was
the last
genuinely
guy's
asking.
question was good,
you,
too?
you know what I'm saying? I was genuinely asking, Ben.
Yeah,
'cause-
it's a very good question.
No, it was a good question. It's a good
That's an
topic.
idiot, bro.
No, that was a good
Great
question.
topic.
All right,
That's
listen,
an
Rick,
idiot,
we'll do
bro.
one more. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do predictions for next week. All right, we got Rickley in here. Let's see what Rickley's got. He's spamming.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
here we fucking go, bro.
Hey, Sam.
You notice?
Hey,
Sam,
Rick,
you know
what's up,
Rickley?
man? Of Foresight. Well, unfortunately, yeah. What's up,
Wrigley,
man?
what's your
dog
question,
shit
Wrigley? Welcome to the flank, man.
Hey. So I was curious, like, why, despite all the hype that we had in Roster Mania, like going into the season, has this season still been like so dog shit to watch?
It's been fun to watch.
Good
I
question.
think it's
teams
fun to
are
watch
terrible.
when the good teams are playing. It's just really rough when we're watching like a really good team against a really bad team because it's so lopsided.
I mean, let's actually go through it, bro. Like early season Vancouver, we knew was chalked. That was like the legend team. We knew that was chalked. Boston made one change, but we all knew that they weren't really going to make a splash, right? C9, I mean, I guess they were okay, right?
Yeah.
G2 we thought was fucking D tier. They ended up actually being good so far. Falcons, I think we had a mid eval on them, and I think they've been mid, right? And then you have the good teams outside of like Miami. I think Miami's where they should be as well, like right outside the top end of the league. And then you have OpTic, Gentlemates, Thieves, FaZe. Like I think we've been pretty spot on with how the eval has looked preseason, no?
Yeah,
Unless I'm just
We
blatantly
still
wrong.
don't know
on
where Toronto's gonna go.
No, you're correct.
Yeah,
I
Toronto's
I
like
just think
really
it's the same.
the
I
coin
just think
flip right now.
it's just the same. It's the same problem we've had every year, bro. Like roster mania was exciting because there was
Yeah.
some shift, but like we ended up with the same. Like there's 4 to 5 teams that you care about watching, and everyone else is just pretty awful.
I mean, like I think
that
the
is
only
the
thing we were
problem.
really
Until that's
off
fixed, I
on was
just
like Thieves
don't know what we're gonna do.
and Thieves and Toronto so far.
That is a problem with the league match format where we're somehow trying to make the bottom teams of the league who give us nothing happy because we want to see the top teams play the top teams every weekend. And this format continuously robs us of that. And there are so many options that we have talked about over the years of doing this show that would be a better replacement, the same amount of minimum matches to all teams that would just create a situation with more epics moments and more actual drama instead of this. At least we're getting sing around Robin now, but this weekend, the way it's been scheduled was an absolute fucking snooze, to be honest.
Yeah. There's got to be some good matches coming up though. I think this was just weird matchups this weekend. There's got to be some weekends where we got some bangers, man.
We've been waiting through a pile of shit to get to
No,
like the
I
fucking
mean, I
pot of
thought,
gold on the
I
other
thought FaZe
side or
G2
something.
was a good series today. I thought it was a good series. It
FaZe
just took a
G2,
while.
yeah,
Just
FaZe
took a while.
G2
Just took a while to get there. That's all. Go ahead, Ben.
We have. I'm looking at the schedule for next week. Like it's better. Listen, I'm giving the league free game. Fuck the teams that they complain, bro. Just flex games around the schedule to make the match days better. I don't understand why the teams would not necessarily be down for that. It should drive up viewership by having better lead-ins and like actually making the days more exciting by like having better schedules instead of whatever predetermined. And people bitch because the times are moving around. Well, don't suck so your match gets moved to a less better time slot. Like, too bad. You actually make the days better. The NFL does this. We're doing this the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season. It's way better.
We're no longer in the franchise model. Teams got the refunds. Why do we have to stick by this? Like every team has to have the same amount of fucking matches shown, bro. I don't understand why that has to stay a thing now.
There's an agreement still.
Yeah, but they've already refunded. Like they could fucking change it, bro. Like literally, let's just fucking go back to how it worked. Make every weekend of matches a tournament, bro. That's it. If you everyone will have one guaranteed match for sure. But if you get shit on, you're out. Like. They refunded the CDL. They basically admitted publicly that the CDL, the franchise league, was a failure. They had to revert back. They refunded teams on their purchase agreements. Like, I don't understand why we can't just fully scrap it and go back to a normal format. This league match format only matters in the franchise league, where you have teams that have to have an equal number of game time on stream. We don't have to have that anymore.
The way I would put it, Pat, is I don't think we need to bring back 2K, 5Ks, and 10Ks because nobody wants to watch the OpTic guys play shitters for 5 hours and wait around. I think take the CWL format.
No, you would have a 12-team tournament every weekend.
You just have a 2K.
Okay, you're listening to what I'm about to say.
Yeah, let's continue this convo on TeamSpeak. Everybody, hey, Ricky, thank you for your question, Ricky. I appreciate it. Discord's
Discord's
so
horrible,
ass,
bro.
Yo, fuck you, Rick.
Congrats
have a good one, Rick. Thank you, brother.
Fuck you. You went 0-12.
Thanks, Rick.
You lost the hotel hard point because you
you're
stair
fucking
glitched.
awful. You're actually fucking dog shit. Rick 101 clears you, you stupid fuck.
It's true. Rick 101 to the moon.
1v.
Seriously, Rick 101? We're gassing Rick 101? This is what we're going? All right, go ahead. Continue your
convo.
Discord was driving me nuts,
so
Let me try to expand on what I'm trying to say.
Fuck you, Rick.
Because Pat will agree. What they need to do is embrace Pro-Am. And I think the way you do that and also create more theoretical LAN activity is you create you create open tournaments that feed 4 teams into a 16-team format with ideally a weekend that then goes into a tournament that's played out of the Columbus studio. It gives you the best of both worlds, which is you don't make online COD matter too much. You still have Apex moments where people are playing face-to-face, and you give people more LAN activity. You give the option for someone to make a Cinderella run against these top pro teams. Like I just feel
asking for all that, though. You know what I mean?
That guarantees a match floor because if you do a group stage format, at least you don't get one minimum guaranteed match. You at least will get like 4 or 5 or whatever.
No, that's fair, but like that's just like over asking even what Pat's saying. Like if we're asking for the bare minimum of just like
matches.
Just even the minor tournaments. Like people, I guarantee you, the average fan that's watching this show right now, watching a minor tournament, probably is so much more tapped in than watching just matches that frankly don't fucking matter, bro. Like we're already in stage 2 and these games don't matter at all.
What's funny is the league knows they don't matter too because they had to fucking cut the amount of teams at Birmingham down to 10 to try and make the league matches matter more.
Yeah.
But like it still matters.
And it's
the
still
going to
be a guarantee you he's not
because
going.
you already had the same 2 bottom fucking teams every time, no matter what.
Maybe Boston.
Even players are complaining about it. I mean, Shotzi was on stream talking about how
I'd be pissed if
league matches have sucked for almost a decade.
Bro, if I scrimmed, especially this is like a little bit of an outlier because the format's different, but you could play back-to-back 1-match weekends now. So I could scrim for 10 days and I play 2 series in 2 weeks that matter.
That kind of matter.
That kind of matter.
That kind of matter.
And bro, that's not even taking into account like your weekends are like probably a warm-up scrim and like a shitty like best of 7 or something. Like that's what it was when I retired.
If they wanted
that shit sucked.
If they wanted to split it up too, they could have 1 match that would be like 16-team group play, or 1 weekend 16-team group play, and then the next weekend the tournament bracket, and then you alter that every other weekend. You do group play tournament, and that makes up a stage.
I agree.
You play like maybe like 2 or 3 of those.
Just give something for the fucking people to care about, bro. Like there's probably like people want to care about COD. They want to get into COD, bro. But like when you're watching these matches, there's just nothing on the line, bro. CDL points to these teams are fucking irrelevant, man. I want to care that someone's about to get knocked out of a tournament with prize money or like actual implications on the line. Like, I don't care about losing 10 CDL points because fucking Surge beat Boston today. Like, it's just nothing that I can get personally invested into. And I am a content creator. This is my life. I have poured years into this game. And like, I don't even care about these games sometimes. There's just nothing on the line to get me to really give a fuck about watching subpar online COD, bro. I want to watch a tournament where shit matters. That's what I care about.
Not just that. COD is just a tournament esport. Always has been, bro. That's why you can't take one match serious. Something can fucking just happen, bro. Like, there's fluky shit can happen in a Call of Duty best of 5. But over the course of a tournament, like, the better teams always come out on top. Like, playing fucking one match, I don't give a fuck about one match. Even if a team gets upset, it's one fucking match. I want to see what happens over a double elimination group play tournament.
The tournament format and embrace multiple matches at the same time. There's too many people, both in leadership of the CDL and in ownership, that don't like that, and the fans want it. It's going to open up a lot more diverse formats they can do. You guys' points are just more exciting. They need to be more open-minded, or they're going to fumble. Continue to fumble, actually.
Dude, I missed the 2Ks and the 4Ks. Like, I missed just people. Everybody was streaming during the week. Everybody was streaming their scrims. Like, everybody was just. It was just straight content during the week, and then weekends was tournament time. Right, like it was like
no pro teams want to play shitters for 7 hours at a time. You got to like kind of have a cut that's like a close qualifier into that. You know
not necessarily. He's not saying that, but just
teams in the league.
He's just talking about the culture of the tournaments, not necessarily actually playing shitters.
It's an open feeder then into the 16 team like Pat's point. I'm saying like you don't put OpTic having to play 6 rounds of Joe Bob,
we're not talking about that.
Jimbo.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just talking about the tournaments in general, and I do also feel like that, if like top challenger teams were in there or something, it'd be kind of fun too. I feel
you could even add in challenger teams as like in the pro-am stages. You could throw them into these tournaments instead of just having the teams. If you're doing a pro-am for a stage like we have later this year, you could add in challenger teams.
Yeah. It's what Halo did the first couple of years, and I liked it. Unfortunately, just obviously they have sort of a smaller viewer base, but I think that format it worked better. And to my point, I think it also gives you an opportunity to add more lanes, even if they're just small studio lanes. Those little mini tournaments feed to a 8-team stage that's played over the course of a weekend in Columbus. I just think it'd be better than watching 2 teams online.
Everyone's in Texas now, bro.
Bro, we had Hector fucking offering to literally build out a land for everyone to fucking play.
Well, that's a great idea too. I don't know why that's not being looked at. That's a good idea.
There's every team in Texas essentially, outside the ones that no one gives a fuck about. Like, Hector's literally saying, hey, you guys can all come play here. We will do league matches from our facility. I am 100% fine that. He said that on a podcast, and that just like nothing happened from that. I'm like, that's a crazy offer.
We chase and get every Texas team.
That's a crazy offer.
That's maybe what we should do, Tom, is we need to get everybody to comment on the record if they want to about like their thoughts on it. Like I'm generally curious if there's actually like a reason that's not happening.
I don't know.
It's a great offer.
I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta figure it out. Nobody else can figure
maybe
it out.
Everybody else. I guess I'll hit up every fucking team that's in Texas and see if I get a real answer. Like, it's not that hard. They can do a remote broadcast. It's not that difficult. It'd be much better than this shit.
Gotta fix the GAs.
Everything. Gotta
fix
the snaking. Gotta fix the maps.
There's no one else in
format.
charge.
I gotta test the fucking maps. Fuck.
Somebody else
I'm
do
trying
something.
to create content around it. I'm trying to create content around it. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the content would be nice, but it'd be nice if like some people in the league like just took some initiative with some of this stuff. You know what I mean? And like try to make it happen. I mean, even with the GAs, it was kind of annoying, right? Like the pros, like certain pros should just be taking initiative and just getting these talks going, right? Like people just don't give a fuck anymore.
Well,
like,
the current pros are a bunch of little ass kids.
Yeah, that's like, bro, getting them together to do anything GA related is probably impossible, bro. It's probably chalked. But look at these matches. We got some bangers on Friday. We got Carolina versus Boston Breach.
I just looked at the matches.
And we got Falcons versus FaZe, which is probably the best one of the day. And then we have Genomates versus Cloud9 New York. So we got the blow it up to start the day.
I'm out of town. I'm out of town on Friday, by the way. I'm out of town.
Scroll down. Go look at Saturday. This is my problem. The schedules are bad.
Saturday, we got Falcons, Minnesota. We got Toronto, Miami. We got Vancouver, Carolina. We got OpTic and
we got
LAD.
bangers on Saturday.
Saturday's a banger day.
Why can't we, bro? Please, I'm begging you, CDL.
We need to flex that OpTic series to Friday.
Like, customize every day the schedule. Fuck the teams that complain. I'm telling you. It'll just make
the flex thing would actually help a lot.
Listen to me, please.
What do we have Sunday? Sunday we have Toronto, Genomates, FaZe, Boston, Miami, Cloud9, and Vancouver OpTic. Oh, Jesus, man.
Holy fuck me.
Jesus, man.
I'm excited.
Are you bad? Are you excited?
Don't even schedule me on that day, bro.
Are you excited, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, all right, let's do predictions. Boston,
Not a lot of
Carolina.
clips of those matches, Sam.
I'm here.
So I got Carolina against Boston. I got FaZe versus Falcons, and I have Genomates versus Cloud9. Duarte, who do you got?
Fuck. I got Carolina, FaZe, Genomates.
Probably Genomates. Okay. Benjay,
No,
who do you got?
I didn't say probably.
Oh, I thought you said probably
I said
Genomates.
Genomates. I just paused.
Oh,
You
my
shooting
bad.
firing range bots right now, Haggy?
I literally am, bro. I
Absolutely.
was falling asleep on
What
the.
is wrong with you?
What do you mean, bro? I'm warming up for my stream.
He's
I
grinding,
was
bro.
falling asleep on the fucking the question that you guys were talking about the format. I'm like, yeah, this is not my fucking
Yeah, but
repertoire,
we're
bro. Y'all
allowing
got
people
it.
to just hold up. We're allowing people to shoot bots while they're live on the show. They're being
he's
locked
chilling.
in.
What?
He's chilling,
I'm
bro.
sitting
locked in.
there.
He's locked
I'm
in.
listening,
okay.
but it's not my place to
He's
talk.
Coming from the guy who cooked a
This
bowl
is
of
why
pasta
you're
once
on
on
the
the show
show.
in the kitchen in
It's
the
a
back.
great bowl of pasta, Thomas. A great bowl of
Ben,
pasta.
give your predictions, Ben. They're pissing me off all day.
Assuming Carolina and Boston are making changes, I'll pick Carolina. I got FaZe 3-1, and I got Genomates 3-0.
All right, Sam, who do you got?
I think we're all the same. I got the same thing. Ravens, FaZe, mates. Falcons and FaZe played this year, right?
Yeah,
Because MC
This
played
year?
them. Did FaZe win?
they cooked
I don't-
them.
They
I
cooked
think,
them.
remember? Was it 3-2? I thought.
I don't remember.
it
I know
3-1
they
3-2?
played,
I
but I
don't
don't remember
remember.
how the series went. But regardless, I have FaZe.
I got
Pat, who do you
Boston,
got?
FaZe, Genomates.
Boston,
Ooh,
FaZe,
Boston,
Generates?
huh? Dude, Pat
Yeah.
hates Ravens. He's completely out on them.
They're horrible, bro.
Hey, Benjay, why don't you
Okay,
sync
you
the
pick
pod for us,
Boston?
Benjay? Benjay, sync this
Yeah.
pod, man. Take us out of here,
I'm
Ben.
gonna sink this part
you're
like
selling the
Jack Hughes
predictions.
got that goal in overtime against Canada.
Absolutely. Did you?
Oh, that's right. It was a grueler game 5 at the major. Yeah. That's right.
Ladies
Yo,
and
shout out to
gentlemen,
chat for the good questions today, by the way. Thank you, chat.
Yeah,
Actually,
and shout
not
out to
awful
Crick
questions
for
today.
the best question of the night as well.
Yo, whoever that guy is.
Nah, bro. So
Yeah, we
those
just said, how
questions,
do I be
bro.
right like
Every time we
Pat
do
Olden?
questions, there's always one good one, but there's always a lot of bad ones,
There
man.
were some good ones today.
You know, I thought the one with a top heavy league was pretty good question.
Oh, I thought the one about Pat was pretty great.
Same. Best one of the night.
Ladies and
That's funny
gentlemen,
plants in the chat, man.
it's Benjay Nassim, the one and only. Step it up to the green. He's got his stinky slippers on. Let's see what he can do. He lines it up. He's got a pink golf ball, and he misses it. It falls short.
He threw it
It
down like
falls
he hit it.
short.
He tossed it like he hit it.
Oh,
Does he have a
man.
sweater vest on?
He tossed it like he hit it. I can't. Does he have a
Oh,
sweater vest?
That is
man. There
dripped
was
out,
like
bro. Chill.
15
I
million
think
channel
that's one
points on
piece,
him
Pat.
sinking it.
One
I think that's one
shirt.
piece. Yeah, I think that's one piece.
Oh,
Can't
man.
believe that
Benjay,
didn't
is
go
your
in. I
shirt
actually lost
connected?
composure.
Yeah, it is.
Ben, is that a shirt or you
Yeah,
got like a
that's one-
sweater?
Yeah, that's one shirt.
Not sure.
Looking good,
Yeah.
Ben. Ben, you just got a haircut too, Ben. You just got a haircut?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great shirt. Unfortunately,
Mogging
the
me,
team I
Benjay.
support can't fucking win. So.
Looks
No.
maxing,
That's why-
Benjay mogging me.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
over to a real team like Juventus, man. We might cheat
Oh,
on our
have
taxes,
you watched
but...
have you watched Juventus this season, Tom? I mean,
Yeah, a little bit. Keenan Yildiz, Ballon d'Or. Guys, it's going to do it for us. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, go to anchor.fm/theflank. Check out Audio Yoda says Rongo. Follow at the flank on Twitter. Girls doing a phenomenal job running social per usual. Zooma.gg for the merch. And as always, man, take care. Brush your hair, and we'll see you guys next time in another episode of The Flank, man. Peace out, chat. Later, guys.
W.